Himalaya. So this full moon is going to be along with the lunar eclipse that is going to happen, and we are in a window. It is already open right from the 15th of September to the 19th of September and slightly extended more. So divine vibrators, you have to keep an eye on what you're vibrating high, especially during this period, because the energy flow is slightly different, because you know both the full moon as well as the lunar eclipse. So both are going to travel in the same path, and where you are located and where your energy flows is where you be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, let me dive there. The first one is that you need to be in a state of present. All these days we have been insisting you to stay in the present mode. Only you know how many hours or minutes or seconds you were in the present mode. All the 3D things are there just to disturb you from the present mode, to take you off from the present mode, either to the happiest mode or to an upset mode, whatever. Something is always there to distract you. First, be aware of that truth at least. And then you finally tap to the present state, which is called now. When you reverse it, it's called one. You won the game. So if you are in the present, you will be aware what's happening. As it is always very powerful to stay in the present and look what's happening. This is a very beautiful time, because you are going to watch emotional triggers here and there. Maybe you could trigger someone, or someone may trigger you, or both things could happen. For this, you should be in the present, be in aware state that it is all happening due to the energies. It's okay, let it pass through. Then nothing will affect you. The lunar eclipse, whatever eclipse happens at this planet, you are not supposed to take pictures or post on whatever social platforms you watch. That is not the kind of showing your, the celebration. That I was able to see this, I was able to share this, I was able to see even the live telecast that will be happening. You're not supposed to do that. There's nothing to be so cautious about. Okay, it is a dark energy, it's a doom and gloom, it's a fearful state. No, you're not supposed to vibrate in that mode also. You should allow them to just pass through. That's why we recommend you to stay in the present. If you stay in the present, then you will know what, if somebody miscommunicates with you, either to the text or like in our conversation, you will know what to do. Whether to respond or not, only then you'll know. Else you will be start to reacting to things, and it will be like spiraling. That's my first one. So what's number 2? I will recommend you not to consume any kind of the non-vegetarians, okay? We're talking about the meat and so, that whatever thing, the seafoods or the land foods. So the non-vegetarians, please don't consume the meat. At least for this 5-day window. Put break, a full stop for time being to those foods that you are consuming. Because we know that what foods you are sending inside, that is generating the electrical signals from your brain. So the foods that actually we eat is sending some kind of a signal, and you should be aware. Because 2 things are happening at the planet and you are consuming something. I'm not commenting, but I'm suggesting you that it's not the right way to consume right now. So start your conception towards the vegetarian, and hopefully if you are able to fast on the full moon, every time on the full moon or the new moon, exactly that date when the new moon or the full moon falls, That time if you're able to fast and break your fast after the evening 6 o'clock the clock hits, it's fine. It's a very good routine that you follow every quarter. When the lunar eclipse actually comes very near, we will put another separate video on what are all the rituals that you can follow during the eclipse. Right, now let me address you in prayer, because the window is open. How to navigate with the energy so as that you can gain some things, right? So what's the next one? Is that number 2? Is it number 2? Yes. Number 2 is that you may feel a little bit tired or a little bit stressed. I was not like the one. I used to be very active, and now I feel like hello. I don't know why is that, but at times I figure out again myself who I am, and again I'm back to this potential with double the energy. But sometimes I feel very, very exhausted. Why is that? Please don't question. Is that the energy flow is in this planet that's happening right now? So try to work with the energy once again and don't question it. If you're feeling somewhat exhausted, is that it's completely okay. With no things happening around you, but you feel like to weep, you feel like to shed some water from your eyes, that's completely okay. Maybe it could be some of the past things that is still inside you without getting unhealed. So that's coming out, and you need to figure out, okay, this is because of that, and I have to cut the cord from your past, and this is the right time to do with that. Start cleansing it and allow the emotions that is going through. That is completely okay. And come to a statement after weeping a lot for some kind of things that happened in your past. You're not supposed to weep again. Even if some kind of thoughts again crosses in your mind and asks you to, you can come and weep for some hours, you will say, no, I'm done with that thought. It's no more in my past or somewhere in my diary. No. I'm staying in the present. You should answer like this to your mind, such that you can be in the present state. So what's the next one? The next one is that you need to clean the unwanted things, like how I say unwanted thoughts, which is of no use, talking about the past. Likewise, the unwanted things, if something is there in your closet or in your home, in your work table, or even in your bag, whatever, please do clean up. Because why it is, the dark energies, okay, those are going to play the major role on the lunar eclipse. And as said before, the dust is not simply a dust. Repeating it, dust is not something, it's just a dust. I'm allergic to dust, that's okay, that's something in dust. Pooh. No, dust is also a kind of things that is attracted to the negative energy. How far you keep your space clean is how that your mind will be very clean. We all have heard such things right from our childhood. Keep your things clean, keep your table clean, keep your bags clean. What is this? We used to all get the scoldings from our parents, right? So maybe with knowing or without knowing, they're all doing these things. But the inner core of the dust is that they attract negative energy to your environment. So you need to cleanse it. Allocate the time for it and start cleaning it. It's not a joke for you. What is to do with the dust? No. On the day of the lunar eclipse, you have to be very, very careful with the dust. So start it today itself and work along with the energies. Okay, what's the next one? The next one is that you may feel going to the spiritual journeys. I need to dive deep into the spirituality. Why is that? Because those are all the downloads that you are receiving from the higher realms. This is not an amazing time for you, and this is not looking amazing for you. So far you have all been traveled along with the false reality, and now is the time when you feel that something else I should do with. And I feel that this is the right time I should move to the spirituality. Let me see what is light, or what is the the creator, his creations, what is all to do with. You will start searching, googling, surfing for it, and the thirst for the spirituality will start. And don't try to neglect it. Work with the energy once again. You start diving deep and you will know who really you are. So for all the things that you have been dealt, the cards that you have been dealt, everything will come to know. It's something like, it's not the normal days that we travel to the path of the spirituality, to the path of the light. No, that's not like that. Something to tell you in depth. If you are going to drive a car in a normal day for like some 40 km per hour or 60 km per hour, but when there is an emergency purpose, or when you feel very happy or say something else, okay, apart from the normal days, your acceleration will be for 100, 200 or above. So likewise, this is the right time when you dive deep to the spirituality. When you try to dive into spirituality, you will fall deep and you will know what are all the true things that has been hidden from you in this false reality. You will work on that. You will question a lot about the reality. Many things, many crazy things that will make you feel. For that, I will suggest you to spend your time with the nature, not on the day of the lunar eclipse. Divine vibrators, please mentioning you that not on the day of the lunar eclipse you are supposed to spend some time with the nature. I am talking about at least these 2 days total. You can go and spend some time with the nature. Have some fresh air. If it is raining, go get drenched. It's not a sin. Please go get drenched. Nothing is going to affect you. As long as you have a thought inside that I'm not very sick as because I'm getting drenched, you will not become sick at all. It's just a thought that you are giving an intense feeling that I will be getting sick right after getting drenched. So these are all the things I felt addressing you. All these energies are going to flow in this earth, in this planet. I'm very excited for so many changes that is going to happen in this planet. Monumental changes, that is, so many changes are coming ahead, and so many things are also brewing up according to the 3D. And where you are up to, you all always recommend to have an eye on what you're vibrating high, and sending you all love and light, and be grateful for what you have and also be grateful for what you don't have. Please don't complain. The universe, the creator, knows exactly what you need rather than what you want in your bucket list. Alright, if you want me to go live, please do comment below. We will be in live and diving deep, and some more things that I can share with you. It could be related with the lunar eclipse, as well as your spirituality, the progress that the journey I'm into with my masters, and I am, with all the grace of the creator, I can share with you all those wisdoms. Namo Himalaya.